Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about the BOGOs for today and some of my uses and some really cool pieces of information on them. So today is buy a Terrazyme and get a DigestZen for free. So it's a really cool deal. They're both really good digestive things you can use. So I'll start off with the DigestZen and then I'll go to the Terrazyme and then I'll show you this really cool thing I learned and show you Terrazyme in action. So we love DigestZen in our family for stomach aches and things like that. It helps us bring relief, but it's really good for any kind of digestive issues. So it actually acclimates to whatever your body needs. So let's say you have some constipation, you can rub DigestZen on your stomach. Or if you have the opposite and you have diarrhea, you can rub some DigestZen on your stomach as well. So it actually works with your body to help get it in the ways that it needs to go digestive wise, whether it's too full or not too full. And then also you can do it by drinking it if you'd like. It has fennel and anise in it, so it has a black licorice-y taste and kind of smell to it. And so if you like black licorice, which I love, it's yummy in the like in a water or in a little shot glass with water. If you don't really like the taste of it, you can get it in capsule. You can put it in capsules, or you can put it in the, or you can rub it on your stomach. So instead of having the taste of it in your mouth, either swallow in a capsule where you don't taste it, or just rub it on your stomach. And a lot of people like to just rub it on their stomach because it puts it into action pretty quickly, and you just feel the benefits right away. It's also good for acid reflux relief, so drinking it or rubbing it on your stomach when you get that acidy feeling. And then it also is great for food poisoning relief too. So if you ever eat something bad and you get some food poisoning, I know the last thing you want to do is even think to put anything near your mouth, but if you can, drink some of the DigestZen or even just rub it on your stomach and just do it consistently while you're battling the food poisoning. And then you can also diffuse it in your car for motion sickness. So that's really cool because it has ginger in it. And so it isn't great for nausea and things like that. So a great way is put it in a car diffuser or put it on a cotton ball in your car and put it in the vents. And then you can do that right before you go on a road trip or something if you have anybody in your family who gets motion sickness. I know my 2 daughters do really easily, so it's a good way to kind of prevent that. And then lastly, a little tidbit of information that I learned when I first got into doTERRA that I thought was really cool was DigestZen can actually help with your sinus and allergy issues. You can rub it on your belly button, and you can also rub it on your temples and stuff too, but it is pretty strong. But I would do this when I was having some sinus issues and it would help me get relief. So it really helps with that too. So there's a lot of uses for this one. Just think anything digestion, as it's called, DigestZen. And then onto the Terrazyme. So this is the digestive enzyme complex. This one's also great for digestion too. So it can help with slow bowels. It actually helps break up the food and help your food and like a lot of the processed stuff we eat break up into our body and like loosen up so we can have our digestion run smoothly. It's also great and helpful with people with lactose and gluten issues because it has lactate, and so it can help break that down too. It's also GMO free, and this is vegan too, so if you are on any kind of certain diet restrictions, it's really good to take too. And then it converts food to energy, so it works with your body and it really helps convert it, so then that way your body can have the energy that it needs instead of trying to get other enzymes from your body to break down the food and working in overdrive. So here's the really cool thing I'm gonna do. I learned how, I was seeing some videos how it breaks down food, and so I'm gonna show you firsthand. So I'm gonna flip the screen if I can. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I made some oatmeal. I just made it out of old-fashioned oats, and I just followed the directions like it said and made 2 bowls of the same one. This one actually kind of turned out a little bit softer than this one, so I'm actually going to put the Terrazyme in the harder one to show you just how much it breaks down. So I'm going to take 2 capsules from the Terrazyme bottle like this, and then I'm going to pour them in here. and I'm gonna stir it up once I get them in here. And it's really cool how it starts to break down the food, and you'll see how it loosens everything up and stuff. So it's really amazing how this works to actually see how it starts to, how this is gonna work in our body with our food. So as I start to mix this, it's loosening up a little. I'll show you just by mixing this one. Oh, whoops, just by mixing this one too, how it's hard. You know, it's oatmeal, so it gets really sticky and sticks to everything. And so I'll just keep mixing these Terrazymes in for a minute here. And it's already softening up quite a bit. So it's broken up like all the little oats into their own little, you know how it's like each individual oat instead of a big clump. It's already breaking that up. And it's starting to kind of get a little liquidy at the bottom. So it's pretty neat. I'll keep stirring and see how much we can get this to go. It's kind of a small bowl, so. Okay, so look at this difference. It's crazy. Okay, so the first oatmeal is still all stiff, you know, just like oatmeal is when you eat it. You know, you take a bite, it sticks on the spoon, sticks to your bowl. You gotta soak it to even clean it out. And then here is it mixed with 2 Terrazymes. So you would take the Terrazymes during a meal, like when you're having a meal. So you can take like 2 per meal if you want, 1 to 2. So each time you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it will help break the food down. But look at this, see? It won't even stick on this spoon. See, isn't that crazy? And it's pretty liquidy down right there. So that's how this works in our body. It actually breaks up the food in our body so we can digest it even more easily, and our body doesn't have to try so hard trying to do that, to break it down, and also not take enzymes from other parts of our bodies to work towards that digestive part, because this has whole food enzymes in it. So they work to help our body, and like crazy, huh? So those are just some fun facts on the 2. Oh yeah, I also wanted to tell you a little bit about the emotional of the DigestZen, like I did with the other 2 oils yesterday. So out of the emotions book, it is the oil of DigestZen. I have digestion, as it's called, DigestZen, but it says it helps with powerful emotional quality to support individuals who lack interest in life and the physical world. So individual may have the tendency to bite off more than they can chew and try to do too much at once. And this can be an overload of information and stimulation, so kind of an emotional form of indigestion. And so it helps our body to let go and do that. So it helps, increases an individual's ability to receive new information, new relationships, and new experiences, and be open to new possibilities, and just support the body and the spirit in assimilating new information and getting that zest for life again, instead of being like emotionally overloaded and everything. So DigestZen has some really cool emotional benefits to go with it for sure. So that's the 2 for today, and I will tell you guys the specials tomorrow. Have a great day.